Hey, I'm Kelsey Tilley. I'm a freshman student here at Limestone College. I'm from North Carolina and I studied the lack of public transportation in Cherokee County. In my life, I've written many research papers, but I've never written one for a live audience. Writing a research paper to a real audience was a lot different because you had to make sure that there was no room for mistakes. You had to make sure that all your information was correct, make sure all your citations were correct, and you had to make sure that every little bit of information you had in your research paper was backed up. It was a real eye-opening experience to learn about the struggles and the problems in Cherokee County. Since I'll be going to school here for the next 3 years, it really has helped me to kind of be more aware of my surroundings and kind of know what people are going through. During this process, I learned a lot about the way I work with groups. I've always done group work, but this was a semester-long project and it took so much more involvement by each individual. I learned that I have more of leadership qualities than any of the other qualities. If I had to do this project all over again, the one thing I would change about the group work would be I would definitely take charge and become the leader earlier on. I think our project would have been way more organized starting off if we would have had that leader position. We all were just kind of on the same level at the beginning, and I think that really helps to have somebody put us all in line and organize our group. If I had to do this project again with the same group, what I would say would be, let's start off with some better communication. I think that communication is so important at the beginning, and I feel like we kind of lack that communication. So if I had to do it again to my group members, I would say, let's communicate. At the end, we communicated very well, but at the beginning, it kind of was a rough start. So I feel like that was really important. I felt really confident in our solution to our problem after getting in contact with many county councilmen and realizing that there's not any money really available to help us. I found that this was really a good solution due to the fact that it's very low cost and very reasonable. Presenting in front of a live audience was really scary at first, but then once it was done, I was like very relieved. I was like, was I really stressed out over that? It was kind of funny. But it was a good experience. There were many people in the audience that actually were interested in our problem and wanted to know how we had planned on solving it. With that being said, they were really appreciative of our work. For my volunteer hours, I helped to install smoke alarms into houses that needed them. Anytime I volunteer, I really feel good, and I really enjoy volunteering when I have the time available. I really enjoyed being able to get off the college campus and it was an eye-opener to see what's going on just 2-3 miles down the street. It was really cool. My advice is to start off organized and be organized through the whole project. Communicating effectively will help you out a whole lot. And to get in contact with local people that have anything to do with your solution or your problem. Don't be shy about it. Even if they don't know much, I mean, you didn't really lose anything by getting in contact with them. It's just a chance you take, so take the chance. You might get some new information that you didn't know, especially if you're not used to or don't know much about the area. It's a good way to learn.